Hey everyone, my name is Jessica Dodge and I'm a graphic design student at Full Sail. When I first started looking at this assignment and trying to think of where my story began with graphic design, it really, like so many others that I've seen, it starts at childhood for me. Growing up, I was always the quiet kid in school in the corner, doodling in my little book and creating like these new worlds and imaginations and things like that. I've always been drawn to it. I can't even remember how far back. One of my fondest memories is that my dad is a huge comic book collector. So every year we would go out, it was like this huge uniform thing, where we'd go out, lay out all of his collector comic books, and we would just ever so gently take them out and look throughout all of them. And I remember just looking through these and just being so astounded by the not only the superheroes but like the design of it and the beautiful art that they make and how the action sequences and things like that. I've always been so drawn to it. And I think that's kind of where my love really began. But I think it's kind of one of those things that I never thought like it would ever be feasible for me to actually create one of these characters that I ever so loved. Um, but like just growing up, like I always found myself always being drawn to that. Like I wanna be a part of that world. I wanna learn how to do those things. And that's kind of what brought me here. It led me here to Full Sail. Um, it leads into my target audience. Kind of no surprise when I was really thinking about like, okay, where can I see my future at? Um, it would be one of two areas. There is an kind of an art gallery for comic book and movie enthusiasts that's called Mondo. It's this thing that I have so many of the collections from, but what it is that they gather a lot of graphic designers and they do like cover arts for like for example a movie. Like they would do a cover art of poster of that movie and things like that, and just the artwork that these designers come up with and that they sell through the gallery, I've always been so incredibly in love with. So I think that when really looking into my career, my future, like that is the area that I would want to be. I want to focus towards that artistic creative side that drew me in to this career. I want to be a part of that world and create those pieces of work. Um, One of my probably competitive advantages that I would say is that before coming to Full Sail University, I was actually already immersed into the business world. It's something I never really thought I would see myself being in, but for many years I worked in the business world. I know how to be organized, I know how to complete certain tasks and to kind of speak the language, so to say. I think that's something that's really been um, a good advantage for me, is that I know how to be a professional. I know how to work in those kinds of environments, and it's been a very great asset for me in my life and for me in school. Because of those things, I've become very, very organized, and I can remain very focused on my task and goal. And it makes me very driven to kind of escape that world and merge the things that I just so happen to be good at with organization and then my love for design and graphic arts and drawing and all that fun stuff. I think that really gives me that competitive edge because I just have that passion there mixed with the organization and the business skills that I've already grown up with my job experience. Um, Probably one of my goals for this month in this class is that it is very difficult for me to talk about myself or to really focus on the future and really start making that path towards where I want to be. So I think definitely for this month, I really want to develop that my brand mantra and discover really who I am, and not only in life but in my career and with my work that I'll do. I think that's definitely one of my biggest goals. And aside from being more comfortable and talking about myself and presenting myself to others to really show through my passion. Um, yes, I think that's mostly that I could say is that I'm really excited for this month and towards growing more and learning more, and yeah, thank you so much. I look forward to meeting you guys.